No! Oh, I thought I could sneak by him. Greetings, scholars. Welcome back to our study of Pokemon Blue. I guess... Sure. Trainers, right? They see you, and then... Oh god, I forgot to switch out Pokemon. They go right after you, so long as you are within range. Sometimes you're not within range, right? Sometimes you're too far. They don't see you. They don't go after you. And... Oh, he got me. Oh, he didn't get me. Oh, he got me. He totally got me. I'm dead. Okay. He gave me a chance. Alright. Yes. Gyarados, take him out. Consume bird. Delicious. So, like, it's not just the full range of the screen and then they, like, go to you. Sometimes they are, but most of the time it's just... I'm gonna go to you when you're close enough. I'm not gonna go to you. You gotta come to me sometimes, even. And it's good that they had that foresight, because sometimes that could trap you and that'd be bad. And see what Pokemon. Pidgey, of course, it's just another normal flying type. It's fine. Whatever, these guys have no variety, no originality, nothing. The one guy who had a Doduo, he was cool. I liked him. None of these guys have evolved their birds either. Like, occasionally you see Firo. I stand corrected, but still not impressed. Honestly, if I was using two of the same Pokemon, I would, like, evolve one and then have the other one just level up to see what moves it got. It's not a bad way to do it. If you're doing, like, a Nuzlocke where you don't have the rule where I can't catch duplicate Pokemon on later routes, then... yeah, you could end up with that kind of strategy where you just kind of see what they learn and... yeah. That's it? That's this route? Oh god, he got me. Yes, I have. The one bird Pokemon, anyway. Oh. Fudgesicles, I forgot to switch out Venusaur. Cut. It's fine, he's a tank, he'll take it. Gonna mirror move my cut. I don't know why he would do that, but alright. I'll take it. It is fine. Doduo, let's see here. Let's switch to Dodrio. Yeah, let's see which one's better, huh? The evolved form 5 levels later, or the base form? Clearly double edge. More like triple edge, am I right? Now I'm just imagining a sword that has 3 sides. Like normally a double-edged sword is like... You know how it looks. Thinking like a what do they call it? Twin blade, where you've got like the length of sword on both sides. And like no one actually feasibly uses that because that's ridiculous, but it looks really cool. Like Darth Maul, I think. You got the triple-edged sword. You know? You can't hold it straight. It's like a big shuriken thing. It would be stupid and ineffective in... Those 3 blades look cool, but they don't add anything in the battlefield. That was rough. Thank you for sticking with me through that. However, I am now done with that bit, I guess. Oh. Alright. Let's see here. I, again, forgot to switch out Venusaur. Who's a clever boy, huh? Who is a clever boy? Not this boy. Not this boy for sure. Whirlwind is not going to affect me in the trainer battle. I apologize. That's just how this generation decided to do things. If you were looking to push me, then you failed. And I am going to take out your strongest Pokemon with my strongest Pokemon. Again, I'm sorry, but you brought this upon yourself. If you just tried a little bit harder, maybe you had some variety of Pokemon, maybe you just trained them a little bit harder, rather than waiting for people to mug, maybe things would be better for you in this situation. Hey, just because he has a mohawk doesn't mean he's trying to mug people. Are you trying to judge people on their looks? You know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. If people did that, then they'd think that you're a... Let's stop there. I'm gonna stop there before I hurt my own feelings. So, I was going over the recordings for when I was in... Oh, the biker sent out coughing. Oh, and I have a fighting type. This isn't good. Double kick. Alright, yeah, okay. Oh, jeez, that's like no damage at all. This is the worst game. The Pokemon against Sand/Go. Yes, recording of Rocket Hideout, right? Rocket Hideout has the spin to win puzzle, right? So, I wanted to talk about puzzles in video games and how sometimes they can help separate the... Look at that muck. I'm gonna dig it. Yes, okay, so this is the short little write-out I did. A lot of people will automatically say anything that it slows you down is automatically bad game design. An example, Rocket Hideout Spin Puzzle. But I don't feel like that's necessarily true. For example, I like the gameplay loop, if you will, of classic God of War. Beat up baddies, solve a puzzle, beat up more baddies, solve another puzzle. Sometimes they'll throw in some baddies while you're solving a puzzle. Sometimes it doesn't work so well. Sometimes it adds to the puzzle's difficulty. Sometimes it's just annoying. Like, if they just knock you off a ledge, it's not really part of the puzzle, it's just... You got hit by a bird demon, now you're 3 minutes behind and you have to... Holy crap, that's a big duck. Alright. Yeah. Knocking you off the ledge, it's not part of the puzzle, but it sure is wasting your time for no discernible reason. I would call that artificial difficulty. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it artificial difficulty. Oh, hey. And no sword attack existed in this game. Isn't that a TM? Anyway. Artificial? Yeah, it's kind of like artificial difficulty. It's like... Yeah, it would be easier if I wasn't just being knocked into a death pit. Sure, we can call that difficulty, but in the end, it's just like you're placing a monster in a place that's going to knock me off a cliff and either kill me instantly or just deal damage to me. And like that's that doesn't feel good. But my point is that if it wasn't for those bits, I keep forgetting to switch out Pokemon. I'm terrible at this game. If it wasn't for that bit, that loop would work great. Because there's the exciting battles, then the not so exciting puzzles. And I like solving puzzles already, so it's not like it really takes away from the gameplay for me. If you're looking for something that's just combat, you could play something like, I would say Bayonetta's closer to that, where you just kind of go from combat to combat with like some platforming in between, but for the most part it's pretty light puzzle and platform stuff. Like you got the points in the first game when you have to deal with here we go, sure. When you have to deal with it's probably in the second game too, I just don't remember. The Witch Time puzzles where you like activate the statues and then they zap you and you have to dodge it just right, and then you can slow down time and like run across water or whatever you have to do in that bit. They're pretty simple, and it's still relevant to combat, you know? Sure, sometimes you're just jumping from block to block and it's not really gameplay so much as it's just, it looks cool, which is fine so long as it's not like happening all the time, you know? I think it's worth saying that when the puzzles still use the combat mechanics to solve the puzzles, that's pretty cool, right? Like God of War, you've got enemies hacking and slashing you or shooting arrows at you or whatever when you're trying to push a box so that you can jump on top of it and jump higher further somewhere else. That's like in the tutorial level. And those can feel bad sometimes, especially because like the puzzle ends up being, oh yeah, time your kick charge between arrow attacks so that you can push this box. It's not, I didn't dislike it, it's just could have been better. I could have been pushing the box with my attacks. I could have been trying to throw or like kill enemies, or like throw them into an area and pile them up. Like there's a small pile of enemies, you keep attacking some nearby and you can like throw them, because you got a lot of throw moves in that game, onto that pile. And that could be like teaching you, yeah, you can throw enemies in different directions, and sometimes you can just launch them off the cliff and get an instant kill or something. That'd be a cool way to make that puzzle more interesting. You're piling up bodies so that you can climb them and get higher, but instead it's just, nah, push a box, climb the box, solve the puzzle, way to the platform, you get a gold star. I don't know why I went in that direction, but you know. Yes, slowing down the game, it's fine sometimes, because you get raises and lowers of interest, so long as you bring the interest back before people lose it. You don't want to have these long stretches in the middle of the game where nothing's happening. That's one of the major weak points for a lot of JRPGs in my experience. You end up with these middle parts in the game that's like, damn, I wish I wasn't just fighting all of these trainers that are in the way. Sure, I could actually be avoiding all of these trainer fights, but This is where you get the experience between Erica's gym and Koga's gym by fighting the trainers, rather than just going into wild battles and getting experience that way. Although you could be getting, although you could end up switching your Pokemon out for something that's in the Safari Zone. And the Safari Zone is... I don't know what level Pokemon are in the Safari Zone. I think there's a wide range, actually. But either way, you end up possibly needing to train Pokemon, which is nice that they have a... you could either go this way or you could go Cycling Road, and you end up in the same place. Although I think at the end of Cycling Road, you might actually need Surf in order to get to Fuchsia. I don't remember. But in any case... yes! The final point I wanted to make on the puzzles was, the puzzle portions slowed down the game between battles, giving you an interest curve rather than being all fighting all the time, like a Musou game. Like Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, stuff like that. You end up with a break in the monotony. I feel like Pokemon could use more puzzles in it. I wouldn't be against that, but it ends up just being battles all the time, and the game ends up just being the menus all the time, and you know, it's an RPG, so it's bound to be. But it's, don't be afraid to put puzzles in your game, like Undertale. I mean, like, I could probably play Undertale battles forever, because those have a bunch of variety, a bunch of interesting different characters, and a bunch of different ways to complete each combat. It's not just, you don't always just hug that guy and then spare him. You could say he's cute, to compliment him, and then steal his hat. I don't know. I'm not thinking of any one particular character. I have a Venonat, don't I? Pretty sure. Yeah, I remember making a big deal out of, like, accidentally not catching that one and then having to... because my box was full. It was a funny bit. But I also understand that a lot of people don't care for puzzles, and that's fine. You're allowed to have that opinion. I like puzzles because it changes up the gameplay. If Legend of Zelda was just combat, it'd be like Dark Souls, and that's great. If Legend of Zelda was all puzzles, it would be Chip's Challenge, and that's great. Oh, hell yeah, ditto. Ooh, ditto. Just hope that a Great Ball does it. I missed the Pokemon. Good. I'm glad I can miss the Pokemon. Good. I'm glad. I think I'm really close to the next time. Should I bother catching a Ditto before I go to Fuchsia? I mean, I'm trying to catch a lot of different Pokemon, so I guess... Ditto. Alright, well... Thank you for watching this episode. I think I'm going to catch a Ditto, then I'll come back in the next episode. So, thank you for watching. Oh, hey. free victory, weeping bell. Which is like a free victory bell. Am I right? Come on. I think it's the first time I've actually seen an evolved Pokemon in the wild here. In this game. I think so. No, I've seen Radicates. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Bye.